tally of lives is hung. Stained glass memories blink in fractured tongues. Candles tally seconds like confessions on a wire. And an old clock coughs out the last of its choir.
I walked in with a pocket full of unpaid time, tickets for the small transgressions, a ledger of the mind. The door sighed open like a throat that remembers song, and the frescoes winked their eyes. You've been late for too long.
A procession of faces, anonymous and bright. Their mouths were little vaults emitting judgment light. The judge wore a halo made of ash and flat applause. He opened his palms and read the charge without a cause.
Did you love like a wild thing, or like a coin in a drawer?
Did you run toward the sunrise, or foul your life with the poor? Anatomy of a life cut open in stained glass bloom. We name the sins in quiet notes and parade them in the room. The gavel is a thunderclap, the echo is our fate. Did you qualify for eternity, or slip through the back gate?
They stretched my deeds across a table like a map of scarred roads, each scar a faded postcard from the centuries of my small odes. A jury made of mirrors showed me angles I had lost. They counted up the loves I gave and tallied up the cost. A hymn of
paperwork rose like incense to the dome. Clerks with cold, thin smiles signed the margins of my home. Outside the nave, the world ran in a frantic final race. Cars like saints with headlights racing somewhere to a place.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final race is on. The carousel of bodies spins until the dawn. Sing your loudest hallelujah, drink your toast with grace. But remember, humble pilgrim, you do not own your place.
I planted small rebellions where the grass would grow thin. I learned to read the weather written on the skin. Did I cross the line with kindness, or with petty lies? Did I love with open hands, or keep the doorways dry?
Hear now the ledger, the balance of days, the worship of small comforts, the art of subtle ways. We weigh your breath against the chorus of the just, and we ask in gentle thunder, who deserves the dust?
Anatomy of a life laid open in cathedral light. Answers echo down the aisles where old saints hold their rights. Did you qualify for eternity? Was your ticket signed in gold? Or did you wander sideways in the margins cold?
Where does one go if not eternity? A question with no map. Do you tumble into rivers, into alleys, into gaps? Are there rooms of second chances lined in velvet thin and blue? Or do you dissolve into the wallpaper of somebody new?
Maybe there's a waiting room with plastic chairs and cheap perfume, a small polite oblivion where time queues up for room. Or else you become a whisper in someone else's song, a footnote in a story that keeps moving on.
They held the scales until the candles melted into song. They asked me to confess the ways I'd held the weak too long. I could not see the doorway marked eternity in brass, only a crooked hallway where my shadows pass.
So judge me for my failing, for the ways I kicked it, fate, for the times I loved in smallness rather than grand or great. The gavel fell in slow motion like a fruit upon the stone, and the cathedral hummed a truth I felt down to the bone. Anatomy of a life stitched with luminous thread, the final race, the last hurrah, bell in the head. Did you qualify for eternity? The question folds and slides. Where does one go if not eternity? We go to all the quiet times.